Every World Cup has one. A team nobody believed in, a team the pundits ignored, a team that quietly wins 3 knockout matches, and suddenly, everyone's pretending they called it. Morocco in 2022, Croatia in 2018, Uruguay in 2010. The dark horse run is as much a part of the World Cup as the favorites falling apart in the quarterfinals. And in 2026, with 48 teams, a brand new format, and a draw that looks like FIFA was actively trying to cause chaos, the conditions for a shock have never been better. These are the 5 most dangerous dark horses at World Cup 2026. The teams nobody's watching. The teams that might change everything. Number 5. Ecuador. Ecuador do not score a lot of goals. They do not have a superstar. They will not win many highlight packages. But here is what they do have. Arguably, the most underrated defense in international football right now. Their backline is built around defensive midfielder Moises Caicedo, one of the best in the world in his position. Behind him, left backs Piero Hincapié and Hervis Estupiñán. Center backs William Pacho and Joel Ordonez, a name to watch. Ecuador does not need to outscore you. They suffocate you, they frustrate you, they wait, and then they punish you on the counter. In a tournament where explosive, attacking teams often get exposed, a side that refuses to concede is more dangerous than most people think. Ecuador are in a group with Germany and Ivory Coast, and they will not be embarrassed. Number 4. Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast have been rebuilding quietly, and the rebuild is ready. Their squad now has a fascinating combination of experienced Premier League and Serie A players in their prime. Kosunu, Ndika, Frank Kessie, Seko Fofana, alongside a wave of young rising talents in Diomande, Doué, and Boni. For years, the question was whether their talent translated to tournament football. They won the Africa Cup of Nations in 2024, a team that learned to win ugly, a team that knows what it feels like to almost go out and to survive anyway. That psychological resilience is worth more than any statistic. Do not sleep on Ivory Coast. Number 3. Uruguay. 2-time World Cup champions, consistently overlooked, consistently dangerous. Uruguay do not arrive with the glamour of Argentina or Brazil. They never do. That is almost their identity. The team that makes you forget about them until it is too late. Their squad is built on defensive organization and physical aggression. A group stage match against Spain on June 26th is one of the most intriguing fixtures of the entire tournament. If Uruguay can get through that, the psychological momentum could carry them deep into the knockout rounds. History supports the case. Uruguay overperforms at World Cups every single time. Number 2. Norway. Norway are back at the World Cup for the first time in 28 years. 28 years, and they are not coming back quietly. This is one of Europe's most in-form teams, a squad built around Erling Haaland, a player who scores at a rate that defies logic, alongside a generation of young Norwegian talent that has quietly become one of the most exciting in the continent. Their group includes France, Senegal, and Iraq. If Haaland gets into the knockout rounds, there is no ceiling on what could happen. A squad that is ready, and a striker who, when he is on form, is simply unstoppable. Norway are not a dark horse. They are a warning. Number 1, Japan. Japan beat Germany. Japan beat Spain at the same World Cup. That is not a fluke. That is what happens when a team has spent 20 years building a generation of players who compete at the highest levels. Japan's 2026 squad is the best in their history. Their pressing structure is among the most synchronized in international football. They do not need to dominate possession. They need your mistakes. And against any opponent, eventually, mistakes happen. They are in a group with the Netherlands and Sweden. They will be priced as the underdog. They will be dismissed by analysts who,